Osama El-Kadi.
In my opening line, that is very nice and unexpected touch. So thank you there.
Thank you.
That's a standard in here.
Of course.
And I like this compact pieces.
Oh,
Hey.
Sorry, I'm in Fujitsu. Well, really, to whet your appetite into the subject, and we can send you some materials after that, and then give you an idea about how us as buyers look at suppliers. Obviously, after I finish this, I'm going to change the scheme when I go back to the company. So don't rely on it. So another one. In every presentation and negotiation, I must talk about the concept of win-win and kill it completely, as far as I'm concerned. Some other people think it is win-win, but let me just kill that myth as far as I'm concerned, and go back millions of years in time and say, once upon a time there was a bear. Yeah? Long time ago, who was very hungry. And a man who was very cold. They met in a mountain somewhere, and they decided to negotiate. They went into a cave for 3 hours, wrangling and shouting and fighting and punching on the walls of the cave. Eventually, they reached a settlement. They both came out. The man had a beautiful fur coat on his shoulder, and the bear was no longer hungry. In life, it's very hard to determine who wins. They say successful negotiation, that everybody wins. Say, let's be realistic. In a successful negotiation, everybody gains. And inevitably, one party will gain more than another, or will win more than the other. What I want to discuss with you today, a little bit of experiment that was done in the state, like that. So we must have a relationship with them almost like marriage. Hard, soft negotiation. Give and take. That's my view of marriage. I don't know about yours. So, give. That you do in Fujitsu Siemens, if you stay too long in here, you have to sell too much. Moving up the scale. How do you move up the scale? That's your quite fascinating. I keep you down here, you keep pushing here, and if you don't push, I will get very upset, because our life is not that exciting. So I have to make you coming down here. Commodity low value, suppliers like catalog. He came up, is there a relationship between aspiration level and success?
There you go.
Why don't you tell me, please? Just let me go on and on. Thank you, David. Nerves. Person with higher, the first finding, person with higher aspiration level, again?
Yes,
You
please.
take your mouse.
That
was a compact mouse, so.
I'll bring mine next time. Person with higher aspiration level, one higher arrow. I'll tell you, but thank you for being great listeners and enjoy your success. Thank you very much. When I worked for the AA, we were dealing with 50 million spend. Really bargaining tactics and good cop and bad cop and all this kind of thing was absolutely sufficient. When you start dealing with 700 million in programs, and one contract worth 500 million and 300 million and 200 million, it's a different ball game. You meet with different people, different aspiration, different powers. Understanding the essence of negotiation, understanding how to resolve conflict out of a 500 million contract is another story altogether. It's not a good cup, bad cup anymore. It's a pow and thunder, yeah, strife, where there's about 9 sections to tell you possibly you could do it without that, but if you all fail, go into that, yeah. And if you do it, how you do it. But the American like straight away to the point. Let's go, yeah. So, art of war is quite a fascinating. I'm going through just a little planning to see with this 4 section how we can do incredible thing without actually damaging your opponent, without destroying him, but winning what you want. Does that sound exciting? Does it? How would